want some more gold. Kirkland Lake Gold on I'm using the Canadian version because I'm Canadian. What? New York Stock Exchange. Let's correct that right away. Sorry, guys. Using American dollars. Scribbles. All right, let's start all that over. This was brought to my attention by Trader Akiva. Did I get that right? And said, guys, why are you looking at ABX? Well, I don't have any specific screeners. It's alerts I've sent over the years and on the monthly candle chart mostly. And when they get triggered, I just come back to the chart. So sometimes, let's say I look at this chart and then I say, okay, cool. This looks like there's going to be let's say right here, draw a line. I say, okay, if ever it goes over that level, I have an alert. Or even this one, I want to get an alert. After that, time moves on. So I start here, time moves on. Oh, here I get an alert. This one here brings my attention to the chart. I pop it open. I look at it. Okay. Lower, less volatility. The distance between the highs and the lows, tighter and tighter. And after that, okay, cool. I'll keep an eye on it. Then I take my weight of evidence approach, make sure that everything's aligned, the market, the sector, the industry. And after that, zoom in on the smaller time frame to pinpoint an entry. And if I don't get to it because my head, it starts getting swayed, I start looking elsewhere, I get distracted. Then I have other alerts that I set for other levels. And then when they get triggered, I come back. And if I miss totally a thing, then I miss it out, guys. But the alerts, that's what gets me back. Or like Trader Akiva on Twitter, or Next Big Trade, or stategenesis.net. And then when they pop up tickers in their screeners, whatever they're looking for, I said, forgot about this one. And then pop up the chart open. And that's my watch list. I have my own personal watch list of a whole bunch of stuff. And junk bonds. I was starting to look at junk bonds, started putting that on the side. Here's my watch list of cannabis stocks when I was really looking at those. So you need watch lists, true. You need to keep an eye on the individual stocks. You need to keep an eye on with my Wanda, keep an eye on all bonds. Now I have alerts on commodities, oil, natural gas, all those, and the metals, pretty cool. And then you got gold. What's happening with gold this morning? Gold expressed in US dollars, 1242. So keep an eye out on all of that. And it takes time. And you got to keep an eye on it. You got to be prepared. Preparation, prepare. And when you're going to be ready to shoot that three-pointer, you're just going to sink it in, guys. It won't be emotional. You'll know exactly what you're going to do. And you got to do it, guys. All right, Kirkland, where are we today? Monthly candle chart. I have some monthly defined support right here. Monthly defined resistance right here. Here's a nice bounce off the 12-month moving average. Monthly average still going upwards. I have an implied measure move in progress right now. Well, it has to be confirmed. So, December close, if it closes above 29, then my implied measure move is all the way up to about 34. But we need that December close. This could, I've seen some crazy stuff where this could be just a crazy wick and get sucked all the way back in, guys. Not there yet. But what's important right now is we see that the monthly chart is going upwards. And that's one of Stan's tenets, the higher trend. Make sure it's in favor with you. And that's pretty cool, right? All right, let's zoom in on the weekly, see what we're dealing with. Kirkland has been overperforming the SPX for a while, guys. A few spots where it was closed. It closed below its 30-week moving average right here. Consolidation period in progress when that's happening. Sideways move. Lower, less volatility. Higher lows, and then exploding up. The only thing, I don't see the volume, guys. That's on the breakout candle. That's first triple confirmation. You need an inclining 30-week MA. You need to be above a 30-week MA. You need to break above a horizontal breakout line. Check. Right that here. But the volume is not quite there. So I know some stocks, the trades see the volume in the millions. With high volume, it's hard for them to have breakaway volume candles that really have been sleeping for a while and then get twice the average volume. But guys, it's possible, but it's just not happening right now. And you need that usually to create that momentum, that thrust for that sustained stage 2. It's just not there right now. But we'll keep looking at the weight of evidence, and after that, if that's the only thing we're looking at after, we could wait for it eventually. I think ABX was the same thing also. I'd have to look at the end of the week, how that volume picks up. It's true that this is only 3 days. So we have Thursday and Friday. 1, 2, yeah, this could actually go up here by the end of the week. So this could be it. Okay, here's my monthly defined breakout line. Here's my weekly defined resistance right here. And we're trying to go above it, guys. Above the Ichimoku cloud, above monthly defined resistance, above monthly defined support. Ideally, you want to wait for the end of the month to make sure you get a close above those two levels. If you do, and you got that volume, then you are for Kirkland, you're in a stage 2 continuation breakout, guys. Or stage 2, consider this maybe a stage 3, and after that, stage 3 reconverts into a stage 2. Here's implied measure move target. So what could happen in the next few weeks? Well, you could have a pullback that's going to test this weekly defined. If it doesn't make it, if that can't hold, test that monthly defined, and you want to bounce off that. You don't want it to go lower. You want the 3-month to keep going. Here would be a nice risk to reward entry. So if ever you miss it out, you go and you forget to look at the end of the week, and then next week say, oh man, I missed my breakout candle. It's up here. And then you say, oh, I had the volume. I had the triple confirmation. I missed out. Don't worry about it. That's even better. Most of the times there's a pullback. See, it doesn't go up in a straight line. It never does. And you don't want it to. You want it to go slowly, pull back up, pull back up, pull back. Because the further you get away, you're going to want to get dragged back. The price is as you're going away from the 30-week average. Eventually it stagnates. People say, hey man, you're worth a lot now. What happened? Oh, okay, let's take some profits. Resistance set in. People sell. Price action goes back down. So there's no worries if the price action goes back here. Expect a pullback. You could even observe it, the health of the pullback on this weekly defined. Start really looking at it. And then when it starts getting close to monthly defined, you could if it's on contracting volume, guys, you're set. Just make sure that when it starts declining, pulling back, it's going to start underperforming the SPX, or declining, it's overperforming the SPX. Never buy when the men's filter strength is declining. You wait, and then after that, when the price action starts going back up, it should make a bottom here, and then start re-inclining against the SPX, and that's when you buy. That's when you know, okay, good, I'm back in the correct direction, and then you go on. So that's how I look for Kirkland Gold, guys. Let's have fun. Let's compare it to ABX. So what are we dealing with? ABX, we've been outperforming ABX for a while, guys. Kirkland was a pretty nice choice for a long time versus ABX. Long time. Except back in the days, I think, So at the beginning, IPO release, maybe. I guess that's why this chart starts here. ABX was your better choice. But after that, it's been really outperforming ABX for about 2-3 years, guys. Except recently. So because this selling pressure here is sideways move, ABX has actually been catching up. And we were on par in November. They were pretty much equal, but now it's starting to re-accelerate its outperforming of ABX. So that could be a good candidate also to have in your gold portfolio if you want miners. Looking not bad, Kirkland. So let's just wait before confirming that breakout. We need the volume. A close above. Ideally, at the end of the day, that 3080 level. And pull back, contracting volume. So at the end of the week, maybe take a position here, half a position, then another half here when it pull back. And then you're set, guys. All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. And subscribe.